On this episode of Picker Road, we have got some blown glass that's going to blow your mind.
We cannot wait to share it with you. It's some beautiful pieces that I have curated across the world. So come on, join the journey. I'm Harleen, and along with my husband Gary and our son Will, we are a family of pickers. We travel the world finding treasures to bring to you. Along the way, we have great adventures. Come along with us. Join the journey on Picker Road.
All right, we're doing a glass show.
I know, I'm so excited. Some of these pieces are so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
And like you said earlier, from all over the world, so many different variations and types. It shows you how broad an art form glass is, and I'm really excited to share all of this. I think we are going to actually start with some Gary's Glow Glass Goal.
Always.
Now, if you do not know about Gary's Glow Glass Goal, first of all, where have you been? Second, subscribe to the channel. And
Please.
Third, let me tell you about it. So my father, Gary, loves glow glass. Glow glass is uranium glass, amberina, anything that shines under a black light. So a little over a year ago now, we started a project called Gary's Glow Glass Goal, where every time he finds one of those pieces, it goes into a special fund, and all the profits from those items are going into a fund so that he can get a muscle car. Now, we're going for a $10,000 goal, and we're at about $4,000 right now.
It's amazing. Thank you guys so much.
It's been incredible.
You guys have supported him. It just warms our heart.
Indeed.
Thank you so much.
So we are starting with 2 pieces of uranium glass.
Absolutely gorgeous. Octagon-shaped dishes. They've got a beautiful, almost like a crackle design, but it's really intentional and beautiful. And you can always see online the pictures.
Absolutely.
In the full glow. But these dishes are just lovely. They really are. They'd make lovely little serving dishes. They're beautiful condition.
And these are Ellie Smith.
These are Ellie Smith uranium. They call them crackle glass. But it's a design rather than a crackle that comes over time, like some of the older pieces you might see. So each dish is 8 inches in diameter.
It is so cool.
And they're absolutely beautiful. They're lovely.
And this is supporting the Glow Glass Goal. We're going to have a few pieces from the Glow Glass Goal in today's show, kind of mixed throughout. But this is the first one, and I'm so excited to share this.
And you get both of them. 2 of them. Ellie Smith, vintage glass, perfect condition, for $48. And that $48 goes towards Gary's Glow Glass Goal.
That's $24 per plate.
Now, he has been, as we've been out picking, he has been out looking for cars as we're going around because he's getting excited. As the goal grows, he looks more and more. So when he actually starts in earnest searching for the car, we're going to take you right along that journey with him.
Can't wait.
So support him. These are beautiful plates. Ellie Smith. Can't beat it. Next, we have some Ftoria.
Ooh.
Now, we got this up in the Reno area.
Yes, indeed.
It's a beautiful color blue. I wouldn't say sky blue, lighter than cobalt, but it's beautiful Ftoria candy dish. Very, very vintage. Perfect condition.
Look at that.
And
really
it's that
fantastic.
Great cubist style of Ftoria that just it makes it sparkle almost. It catches the light. It's lidded. It's beautiful, and it measures just about 7.5 inches tall, and that is $32. Nice.
Hey, today's Starbucks mug.
Yes.
I'm keeping it local.
What do you have?
Viva Las Vegas.
Oh, and I'm keeping it spicy.
Ooh.
Look at this. Mexico.
Aww. You know, I have over 30 of these now in my personal
do.
collection.
We could have a different one every day of the month.
And then I've got ones that I've found while we were out picking that I actually decided not to keep, maybe because it's a duplicate or it's a place I have not been to yet, but I actually trade them online. There's a very vibrant community of people around the world. So right here in Las Vegas, people email me and they say, hey, can you find me a Vegas mug? I'll trade you one because I'm in New York and I can get you the New York mug.
That's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
It's fun to have that kind of a community and rely on each other to get the collectibles that you want.
And the mutual love of caffeine.
There you go. Next up, this is Hot Island Glass from Maui.
Ooh.
Very, very beautiful. This is signed. It's from 1996. This is the largest fish of the Hot Island Glass that I found. And the ribbons of cobalt, sapphire blue, and pink, kind of a rosy pink on the inside with the Bullicante controlled bubbles in the glass. Just absolutely stunning. It is signed on the bottom, of course, and it's from 1996. It measures in length 5.5 inches.
It's really phenomenal.
It's a gorgeous piece. It's
I love
absolutely
the
beautiful.
The little eyes, the indentations for the eyes, and then the controlled bubbles are just so fantastic.
They really are.
Everything about this is great.
It's so smooth and beautiful. It's got beautiful weight, and it is a quality piece. You can just tell the minute you feel it, the quality of the glass and the expertise of the glass blower to get those ribbons in there to make such a beautiful and colorful design. It's really a nice piece.
Glub glub.
Yeah, and I brought the price down to $42.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We got Gary off camera.
Working hard.
Working hard.
All right, what do we have next?
This is true vintage. I'm going to have you hold that up. It's even got its original sticker. This is vintage Bohemian sculpted glass. It very much has a feel that harkens to Lalique with that frosted glass and the absolutely incredible workmanship on this. The attention to detail of the figures. This particular piece comes in several colors. I have seen it. I believe I've seen it in red, perhaps green.
We've seen a purple.
Have you seen a purple? This one is the clear, and actually, it's my favorite because that one to me looks the most like Lalique.
Indeed,
and I love Lalique.
The scene is nymphs at a bacchanal. So you've got incredible grapes. There's all these grapevines here, and you have to see it up close. Like I'm showing you the up close photos right now, but in person, the details of every single grape on here is just so expertly done.
It measures just a hair over 5 inches tall, and it's got a beautiful base on it. Absolutely clear, gorgeous base.
Looks like ice.
It does. It looks like a piece of sculpted ice. But this is a fantastic little vase. It really is. And I brought the price down on this to $69.
Wow.
Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. Heavy, beautiful weight. Gorgeous piece.
So from Bohemia to France.
To France.
We said we were going all over the world. We've already been to Hawaii.
French crystal.
Oui, oui.
There are 2 little votive holders.
Deux.
You can use them 2 ways. You can use them as a votive holder
Bonjour.
with a bigger piece in here, or you can use tapered candles in there also.
Ratatouille.
So it's very hard.
Bolognese.
What do you do to me? Boop. Oh, he's so adorable. So you can use it 2 ways, but they're so lovely. They really refract the light, and it's marked right on the bottom, France.
Bolsius of France.
They are lovely. Each one measures in diameter 3.5 inches. And again, so beautiful on a table with a centerpiece or anywhere. They're just really lovely little versatile
Très bien.
candle holders from France. And $24 for both of them.
Au revoir.
Say au revoir to your candle holders. They're beautiful. Oh, this is a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you hold
This is
that
a
up.
relatively recent find.
This is a recent find. This is vintage. It's by artist Randy Strong. It's from 1988. It's his signature look of his glass paperweights. It's stunning. It's a very beautiful blue with gold accents and silver. And this is the kind of abstract work he is known for. So it's very much in keeping with what his work looks like, which is really important when collecting. So it's just a beautiful example of his work. Signed on the back, heavy, perfect weight, got a piece of felt, beautifully done. R. Strong, 88.
Look him up. He's a very well-known artist.
Very well-known
really
artist.
fantastic work.
And
I love the metal tones.
It's just absolutely stunning how he gets this tone within the glass. And
the glass itself looks like the night sky.
It does, very much so. And it measures about 3 3/4 inches in diameter. As I said, it's very heavy. And it's just a beautiful collectible. I mean, if you collect paperweights or you want to gift somebody something very special, I personally think that nowadays, with the way things are and the prices in the stores for things that are made overseas, just nothing really super special, almost like disposable items.
Yeah.
That to go back to second market and find these art pieces for the same price as you're going to go into a box store and buy something.
Truly.
These pieces can have a second life, and they deserve it. These are artist pieces. These glass that we're showing today are just absolutely beautiful, and they deserve to go to homes where they'll be loved and treasured, just like this Randy Strong piece. What a beautiful example of art.
And I truly practice what I preach on that, because I agree with you 100%. Like, for instance, my best friend Tyler and I, we don't buy new things for birthdays or Christmas. We find interesting pieces of history and we gift them.
Well, you both are historians.
Exactly.
So,
like that incredible collection of vinyls that I found with all the historic archive pieces in it.
Can you imagine?
He's a huge Harry Truman buff, so I made sure that he's getting one of the Harry Truman ones.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
But the Winston Churchill, FDR, Truman,
JFK.
Was it King George?
King George and Queen Elizabeth.
And Queen
Amazing
Elizabeth.
history.
And he finds this in an old suitcase at a Reno estate sale. This is the treasure hunting that we do.
That's the magic of
That's
picking.
picking.
Yeah.
That is.
Every day is Indiana Jones.
It really is. And some days you get a Randy Strong.
Speaking of Indiana Jones, with the map going across the world to the next location,
Yeah.
Austria.
There we go.
This next item you found in Vienna.
I did.
When we were picking with Laura Caldwell.
I did. This was a great find. So this has really traveled. It's very, very beautiful. The ribbons in the glass, the colors. You've got colors of cobalt blue, green, mustard yellow, salmon, lavender, gray. Of course, the vase itself is white. It almost has a cased effect on it, and it's just absolutely gorgeous.
It really is.
It's a beautiful little vase. And again, I found it in Vienna. I don't know where it started its life, possibly in that area of the world, but it's just beautiful. And it's traveled, so it already has a history. It will come to you with a history. A little suitcase and a history. And this is $29.
Wow.
And let me give you a measurement on this. It is 5.5 inches in height. Beautiful, nice weight, great vase. The colors in that just are amazing.
Now, you mentioned Lalique earlier.
I did, and here we go again.
This is a contemporary of Lalique. This is Heinrich Hoffman. And again, if you know your glass, you know that we're talking very high-end labels here. I think this is beyond stunning.
It's gorgeous.
You found this right here in Vegas not too long ago. This is a relatively recent find.
Absolutely.
But this is one of those ones you've got to just feel it to believe it. The texture, the weight of it, everything about this is a knockout.
Absolutely.
Look at the details. look at the artistry on the lid there.
If you're familiar with Lalique, it's it's almost indiscernible between the difference.
I remember we went to a automotive museum in Southern California.
We did.
In Ventura or Oxnard, I want to say.
Yeah, it's a while back.
One of the exhibits that they had was Lalique's hood ornaments.
Oh.
Can you imagine that Lalique produced hood ornaments for Rolls Royce and very expensive Bentley, Citroen? I mean, really expensive cars in the 30s, 40s, 50s. Those are worth tens of thousands of dollars a piece.
Oh, if you ever come across a Lalique hood ornament, it is going to be worth a great deal of money.
But again, contemporary, Heinrich Hoffman, incredible lidded bowl, and
a little trinket box. How gorgeous this would be on a dresser.
Yeah, truly.
A vanity, just absolutely stunning piece. The way it is molded. And I'm sure you're showing pictures.
Oh, yes.
It measures about 3.5 inches in diameter. And boy, that is a treasure. The sculpting of the figures goes all around the base too here, not just the lid, but the lid is absolutely beyond stunning. Beautiful piece of glass.
Excellent.
Really. And the weight is such quality. That's a beautiful piece. I was so thrilled when I found that, and so thrilled to bring it to you guys, because I am always trying to curate pieces of the highest quality, the most interest, unique, just pieces that will just stun you. And I hope that piece, I hope you feel that, because I really love that piece.
All right, so next, we are not only back to Gary's Glow Glass Gold, but we're back to our travels, because this was one of the knockout finds when we were in Vienna. Oh my goodness.
We went, Laura Caldwell took a group of us to a wonderful, very tiny antique shop in Vienna.
It was almost like a flash mob. I think 25 of us in this place designed to hold maybe 10.
This little old gentleman, Viennese shopkeeper, didn't know what hit him.
He looks like... He was like, I think he was ready to close for the day. And then suddenly this mess of Americans come in and we're all picking up. Everybody had their own thing. Laura bought that amazing Batosi horse that she had been searching for forever. I got that incredible collection of vintage movie programs. You got that stunning art cat. And Gary found this. Look at these. This is true uranium glass.
Look how they shine.
Absolutely stunning.
They're like neon.
And we're under these heavy lights.
These are absolutely vintage 1950s. They're on this glass and chrome tray. It's a set of 6 of these. We got these all the way back to good old USA. Each glass we wrapped separately in our suitcases, and the glass and chrome tray, it just absolutely stunning. It measures in length. Let me give you a length on it. It's 9.5 inches by 5.5 inches. And I have never seen another one like it.
It's incredible. It's incredible. And it is functional.
I mean, again, it has a history.
Yeah.
It's come all the way from Vienna.
Look at these.
You know, look at that.
It's so cool.
This was really one of our favorite finds of the trip. It checked so many boxes. It helps Gary's Glow Glass goal, and it's just such a unique piece.
And this doesn't just help it. This would be a leap forward.
Yeah.
So buy it, give him a support, and get a treasure that you will have for a long time to come.
It's beautiful weight. Beautiful piece. Love it. That's fun. That's what I meant by finding unique pieces.
Indeed.
Next, we have, this is a Yorty. That's the name of the artist, signed on the bottom. It's a swirl glass, art glass vase from 1973. And you can see through. Do you see how you see through it?
Yes, absolutely.
It's almost like clear with this incredible pattern in the swirl. Amazing work.
It really is.
The weight, perfect. And the
signature
shape,
right there.
It's a lovely vase. It measures 5 inches tall, and $49.
It's
Hand signed,
worth it.
blown glass. It almost has the feeling of peacock feathers
Oh,
or
I like that.
just the swirl and the clarity through the glass. You can see into it.
Yes.
Beautiful piece of glass.
Stunner.
That's what this show is about today. It's bringing you all this beautiful glass that we have curated around the world. All right.
All right.
Beautiful weight.
You knew this word was coming eventually.
We have a mid-century modern
Morirano.
glass dish. It's amber. It looks like liquid amber just was frozen in time.
The island of Murano is so fascinating to me. I've studied its history for a long time. We went to Italy when I want to say about 20.
Yeah.
And it was such an incredible experience going to Venice and seeing the glass in person. But the island of Murano itself and those glassmakers were so dedicated to their craft that by the time that the world acknowledged that Murano was the best, the Doge of Venice actually agreed with the Council of Venice. They agreed that they wanted to treat the artists of Murano better than they were being treated, so they offered them long vacations in the summer. The artists said, no, we want to produce as much glass as we can in our lifetimes, so we're going to take our standard vacations. We're not going to take any longer ones. And the Doge actually appreciated them so much for that they gave them titles. To be an artist in Venice was like to be nobility in England at the time.
Beautiful. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful.
But this piece
is so heavy. It's such a chunk of glass. And if you turn over, it's so heavy. You can see the beautiful clear the other way, the bottom.
Yes.
The beautiful clear bottom. It's a stunning piece of Murano. It really is. At
this weight, it is also an exercise apparatus.
Very much
30 reps a day, biceps and glass.
And I have brought that price down to $32 for this piece of amazing Murano glass. The color, as you turn it, the amber, rich yellow amber color, it moves with the light.
It does.
It's not stationary, and it's just a beautiful piece of glass, and it's so heavy, beautiful. All right, so next, this is Bohemian Crystal. It's a honey or jam lidded jar with a spoon.
Please pass the honey.
So you can have whatever you'd like in there. A little spoon. The spoon itself is plastic. This is the Bohemian Crystal. Beautiful little finial on top. Really pretty. Now, and again, the crystal catches the light.
When we found this, we were doing some research, and not all of these are equal. The ones with the high finials are the truly desirable ones. You see how tall that finial is there, and this beautiful cut crystal. It's just phenomenal.
And it measures about 5 1/4 inches in height, and we have brought the price down to $29.
All right.
Beautiful crystal. Look how it catches the light.
I think...
Isn't that nice?
It's time...
Shiny object.
...to return...
To Paris.
To Paris.
To Paris.
This was, without a doubt, the find of the...
That day.
Montmartre street market.
Oh, it was amazing.
So picture this.
Yeah.
You're a block away from the Moulin Rouge. It is a beautiful Saturday morning in Paris, and there are blocks and blocks of vendors. This is the world famous Paris street market that is every weekend, rain or shine. And we started in the kind of semi-permanent area.
They're more of stalls.
They have stalls, almost like an antique mall.
Right.
And we walk in, and this lady has this incredible glass.
A lot of MCM.
And it's all MCM,
modern.
all MCM items. And she has this incredible glass, and they're marked Biot, B-I-O-T. And we're just enamored with it. And we're asking her prices, and she's saying, oh, well, that one's 500 euros. That one's 1,000 euros. Extremely expensive. And we thank her so much for her time. And it's like you make a mental note. Look for Biot in the future. And I'm thinking 10 years from now, I'm going to be at an estate sale somewhere in America, and I'm going to find a little piece of Biot and go, I remember that lady in the stall in Paris. She taught us about Biot. No. 1 hour later, we are in the other side of that same market in more of the makeshift, the tables that go up just for the day. Maybe that's instead of having garage sales, you get a stall at the market and you have all your items out. We're in this area, and I was looking at like some vintage French vinyls, I think, and you're looking over at the glassware, and I just kind of turn and I look and I go,
That looks very much like what we just saw.
and I turn, and right here we see Biot.
It was amazing.
Biot.
It was truly amazing.
Just
It
incredible.
was sitting there like a jewel in the midst of just regular, everyday items. And we just absolutely freaked out. Of course, on the inside.
On the inside. Now, we learned more about Biot afterwards. So
We did.
Biot comes from the Marseille region of
Mhm.
France. So it really is. It's
This is
incredible.
all hand blown.
Yes.
It's beautiful. It's done kind of with a rustic feel, if you will. You have this incredible honey amber color, and it has its topper in perfect condition. Very hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
And these are very sought after. They're very pricey items. So I was absolutely thrilled when I was able to secure it at a decent price compared to that at the first stall that William was telling you about, where the prices were hundreds and hundreds of dollars, especially for this size, because they have smaller ones,
Mhm.
they have bigger ones. This is a very desirable size, and it's quite large.
Again, this
Let me
was
give you a
so
measurement.
carefully wrapped to get it home
It's
5,000 miles
Almost
or more.
11 inches tall, and I'm actually offering it for $156. And it came all the way from the Paris flea markets. And that's kind of exciting to me. You know, sometimes I like just knowing that we were able to buy items and bring them back to Picker Road
Mm-hmm.
from something as iconic as the Paris fleas.
We'll go back there someday for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But this is a beautiful piece. It's in absolutely gorgeous condition. And again, it's got a history. It
Mhm.
has traveled. So there it is. And it's heavy.
Very heavy.
Such quality.
I remember carrying it through Charles de Gaulle Airport.
Absolutely. This next vase is one of the stars of the show.
Starry Night, that is.
It is a rare vintage 1979 Lauren Chapman art glass vase. It is signed on the bottom.
And like I was saying, when we first saw this, when you and I first saw this, the first thing that we said was, wow, it looks like Starry Night.
It has that Van Gogh feeling of Starry Night.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's not, and I don't know if the artist really had that in mind, but that's what art is. It's interpretive.
Yes.
What do you feel it is?
Very much
It's
so.
very subjective, and that's just what I saw. I saw the art of Van Gogh.
Starry Night.
But her artwork is so beautiful, highly collectible.
Mm-hmm.
And this vase, again, with these blues and kind of aquas, browns, golds, yellows, so many colors, a master art glass blower.
Indeed.
And this is about 7¼ inches in height. And we do have a price on it that is equal to the value. It's I actually have it lower than most of her pieces go for, at $360. It's a good pickup for a collectible piece like this.
And this is a great time to mention that we have a wonderful feature on Shopify, our platform, pickerroad.com, called Shop Pay. So you have this piece and you're in love with it, you want to take it home, but you also want to just ease the payments. Well, Shop Pay, you can split it into 4. It's kind of like layaway, only the difference is you get the item right away.
That's a really nice feature.
It really is.
You don't want to wait.
So you can split it into 4 payments, so that will just make it a little more palatable, and then you get the item shipped to you immediately.
I always look at pieces of art like this as investments.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who knows, the dollar is shrinking these days, but I always feel like art and precious metals, those are the real investments.
Very much so.
And I bring them to you. There we go. Beautiful piece. And of course, we said it is signed on the bottom.
Yes, indeed.
And there we go. All right.
All right.
That is so beautiful.
Intaglio.
Intaglio.
If you're watching,
The G is silent.
The
Oh, I can't
lovely,
lift that.
the lovely viewer who mentioned it to us several times, and we finally got the memo.
Finally, I remembered.
The G is silent.
Like lasagna.
Lasagna.
So I appreciate that. I appreciate all of your input always. And please, if you're enjoying these shows, please comment on the bottom.
Yes.
Give us a like. Give us a thumbs up.
We read every single comment, and it truly means the world to us to have that interaction, because then we know that you're enjoying it, and it gives us great tips to look for items, and you teach us about items. It's really wonderful.
Absolutely. This is a vintage Nybro Poland. Heavy intaglio etched eagle.
My goodness.
Eagle in the glass. It's beautiful Polish glass, and it almost looks like I think we said this earlier about something else too. It looks like an ice sculpture.
Yes, looks like somebody carved it out of ice.
With an eagle.
So smooth
now,
across here.
Eagles are having a moment right now.
Anyone watching that cam?
Especially because of that cam. And
the live cam of the eagle and the babies.
And how can you not love an eagle? It's the symbol of America. It's a symbol of strength. They were almost to extinction just a few years ago, and now their populations are growing.
Isn't that wonderful?
And it's a beautiful piece of art, and it represents so much with the eagle.
It does.
So much, you just want to say USA, USA. But I love it. It's Polish glass, and I think it's a really nice example of intaglio glass.
Ben Franklin was very forward-thinking.
Yes.
Very, very forward-thinking founding father of the country. He proposed that the official symbol of the U.S. Would be a turkey. Luckily, he was overruled on that one.
Yes.
Everything else he's good for. And we're good. We're good with everything. I love my stove. I love electricity. But I'm kind of glad that he got overruled on the eagle part.
It's much more majestic.
Gobble.
And we are asking $39 for this piece.
And again, I cannot stress upon you the weight of it. It is so heavy.
Beautiful. Here we go. I'm going to try for it.
Do your reps.
There we go.
Back to France.
France.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. This flower frog is made in France.
Now, this is also one of the tallest ones I've ever seen.
Right. Most of the ones we get are the flat ones.
They usually go about to here.
Maybe just like a double. This is like a triple.
Yeah.
It measures almost 3 inches in height, and it's about 4 inches in diameter. It's a great frog.
It really is.
Because you can actually, I think it's an 18 hole. I think I counted one time, 18, not including the...
It's a golf frog.
You can put your stems in different layers this way, rather than just being all one layer. Lovely, lovely. Vintage.
Imagine the bouquet you could do if you do that, because you've got these that will go so far out, and then these go at this angle, and then these go straight up.
Right. Beautiful. Beautiful little flower frog.
Wonderful piece.
Heavy, nice piece.
Speaking of heavy.
Oh, my goodness.
You found this up in San Francisco.
I did.
This is incredible. So this is cased.
It's cased, and the way the glass is blown, they're orchids, beautiful orchids in there, with this green lines that follow through like stems. This is a Daniel Salazar. It's attributed to Daniel Salazar. It's cased, heavy glass, and it's so beautiful.
It really is.
So beautiful.
And you've got to get really up close to see. But then once you do, you can see the layers, the layer of glass, and then the painting, and then the layer under it. It's really stunning.
I just couldn't leave the shop without it. I did pay up for it, and I just wanted to bring it to Picker Road. It's the coolness, the smoothness, and the colors, and just the quality of this glass is just stunning. You spot it a mile away.
And look up his work.
When you are out picking like I am, and you see as many pieces of glass as I do, when you find the really good stuff, it just It just screams at you. This
Yes,
is
indeed.
beautiful. So again, this is attributed to Daniel Salazar, and it's 145, which is very, very good for his work.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely stunning piece. Heavy, stunning piece of glass. Now, this next piece, I am so going to need your help. It's a piece of Summerso, orange and gold. And this piece,
Oh, it's heavy.
boy, well, that's why we do a glass show, because we're going to have the heavy pieces.
You know,
Look
if you
how
buy
beautiful.
out the glass show, you not only get this incredible collection, but you've got a whole gym set.
You really do.
You just go around.
You might want to be a little careful, though.
Your daily cleaning routine, dusting everything, is also your workout. I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to clean under it or do this. I'm going to do it 25 times, and then I'm done.
This is such a beautiful shape.
Wow.
The way the form goes in and out, it almost feels like waves going around in glass. And you've got the Summerso effect with this kind of this burnt orange and yellow and clear. And then here it looks like it's more of a ruby red.
Mm-hmm.
Down here it's pink. It changes with the light. It's just absolutely beautiful. Could you show the smooth, clear bottom on the other side? There we go.
Coming around. It's
There you
so
go.
heavy.
It is very heavy.
Now, of course, there's minor scratching down here, which is what you look for
You look for
because
that.
that's what would happen when somebody would pick it up, move it, clean, put it back. It really shows the true age of it.
Absolutely.
This is so heavy.
It measures
And
about...
every angle that you look at it,
It's a different color.
It's a different color. It's really amazing.
It's a solid 8 inches in diameter.
Solid.
Solid being the word. And we are offering that for $69.
Wow.
Beautiful, beautiful statement piece. Perfect for any vignette. And what can I say? This is beautiful quality glass.
Thank you.
And
All right, big finish.
big finish.
I remember the
What
sale.
is it with me buying heavy glass?
Hey, it's quality. I remember the sale that you found this at.
I do.
This was a collector here in Las Vegas.
It was his parents'
His
collection.
parents' collection. They traveled the world and they would go to Eastern Europe and they would get Czech glass every year.
They bought the finest.
It was really
They bought the
incredible.
finest glass, and this piece is absolutely beautiful.
It's got this wonderful label on it. The label, it's Egerman, Czech Republic. The label is in pristine condition for its age.
So it's lovely to know exactly, who made it, of the Czech glass, and it's got this rosy pink color. And but a dusty rose.
Yes.
Dusty rose.
Again, look at that base.
Beautiful base.
So incredible.
It's a pedestal bowl rather, and just beautiful.
It really
Absolutely
is.
lovely piece, and brought it down to $149.
Hey, we hope you really enjoyed this diverse collection. There's glass from all over the world that we have found all over the world.
That we've carried back from all over the world.
Every color of the spectrum, I think, is represented here. You could just get several of these pieces and you could have a wonderful start to your collection or an incredible addition to it.
And let me just give you a quick measurement on that. A little over 10 inches.
Mm-hmm.
And what a stunning piece of glass.
Now,
Original label.
Of course, we've been talking about how heavy everything is. Remember, we have a wonderful setup with Shopify that if there are any shipping overages, we make sure to refund back to you. We can combine in many cases. If the items are too heavy, we separate them. But if you make multiple purchases, we do everything in our power to maximize your shipping and get any extras back to you.
Absolutely. So I hope you have enjoyed these pieces that I have carefully and lovingly curated from around the world. There are many pieces of all different things on Picker Road, and you can always go there and find whatever you'd like. We have hundreds of treasures available for you. These glass treasures today were some of my favorites, and I hope they become some of yours. I hope you want to take some of them home and make them part of your world. I really appreciate spending this time with you. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of today. We hope you've enjoyed it. And we always hope that you guys will join the journey.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.